Okay guys, so as you can see, I've imported my file and also created my sequence in my timeline, and this is a total number of 8 clips, and I separated them to four different places. The reason why is because this first clip now will create a zoom in effect, the second clip is zoom out effect, the third clip is slide up and down effect, and the fourth clip is slide left and right effect. So after doing the effects manually on these 4 clips, I'll save them as an effect, then I'll add them to these other 4 clips. This is zoom in, this zoom out, this slide up and down, and this slide left and right. So let's get into it. So the first thing you need to do is come to your effect control. You're only playing with your scale and position, and what that means is, don't forget, your scale means it controls how you zoom in your clip and reduce your clip. Do you get? So your position, the right function works for the up and down, and the left function works for the right and left. Okay, so we are creating a zoom in effect, so we're only just going to play with our scale. So what I'm trying to say is, this whole interface here means it represents the whole duration of one clip. So what I'm saying is, on our scale now, we want to say our scale, so we're going to create a toggle animation. Creating a toggle animation means we're setting a boundary that, okay, I want this thing to start from 100, you drag it to the beginning, you create another toggle animation and take this to 120. What you did there is you now drag this to the end of the clip. So what you did there is you told the clip that, okay, I want you to come from 100 and go to 120. That is how to create a zoom in effect. Okay, so let's preview what we just did. So this is what our clip looks like. Can you see it's automatically zooming in? So what we told the clip to do is move from 100. See how you see, as I'm moving the cursor, it's moving from 100, 108, 110 to 120. So that you have created a zoom effect. So on the next clip, which is we're creating a zoom out effect. So what we're just going to do is do a vice versa of what we did for the zoom in effect. So go to your effect control. Don't forget, we're just going to play with the scale. So as you can see, this image isn't covering the whole screen. So what we have to do is, first of all, scale up to the proper screen. So like, let it cover the whole screen. So let's say 120 covers the whole screen. So now 120 is our automatic foreground for the scale, unlike the first clip that automatically covered the whole screen. But because this didn't cover the whole screen, so we have to first set it to 120. So now that we know that 120 is the foreground, so because we are creating a zoom out effect, what you have to first do is add to your number first. What I mean is, add like a 20 to your number first, like I did. Like the first one we didn't add, but because we are creating a zoom out effect, you first of all add your number. So from 120 you add 140. So now our clip is on 140. So now you create your first toggle animation. So like what we did for the first clip, we drag it to the beginning. So what you're telling me to do is, now you create another toggle animation and now decrease it to 120. Unlike the first one, we increased it. Do you understand? So now you drag this to the end of the clip. So what you told it to do is, I want you to move from 140 down to 120. That is how to create a zoom out effect. So now let's watch what we just did. So now you can see it's creating a zoom out effect. Onto the third clip, guys. So we want to create a slide up and down effect on this clip. So what we have to do is, just like now, this clip also isn't covering the whole screen. So like what we did for the last clip, for the second clip, scale up to another proper foreground to cover the whole screen. So let's use 130 as our proper foreground. You see it has scaled up and covered the whole screen. So the next thing you need to do is, now we're not playing with our scale anymore. The reason why is because now we're trying to do a slide up and down effect, which means we have to play with the position. And the function on the right is what controls the up and down in the position. So what we have to do first is take our clip from where you want it to start. You know, that's what I always say. This is where you want it to start from, right? Then you first create a toggle animation, then drag it to the beginning that, okay, you want your clip now to start from 339. Then you create another toggle animation that, okay, I want you to go from 339 to 665. So now you now drag this to the end of this clip. So now what you just told the clip to do is, I want you to come from 0.393 to 665. Do you understand? So let's watch what we just did. So this is what our clip look like, sliding up and down. So now onto the fourth clip, we want to create a slide left and right effect on the fourth clip. So this clip also is not covering the whole screen. So what we have to do first is scale up to another proper foreground by coming to your effect control, scale. You can now take it to like maybe 140 or 135. So let's use 136. So now don't forget we're doing a slide left and right effect on this clip. So also we're not going to play with the scale unlike the zoom in and zoom out. We are going to play with the position. So the function on the left is what controls the left and right of each clips. So now you first of all drag your clip to where you want it to start from. Can you see as I'm moving it? I've taken it now to 825. So now I'll create my first toggle animation that I want my clip to come from 825. Then now create another toggle, drag it to the front, create another toggle animation, and now you drag your clip that you want it to move from 825 to 1101, and you drag it to the end of the clip. So now what you told the clip here to do again is I want you to move from point 831 and end at 1101. Do you understand? So let's watch what we just did. So you can see that the clip is moving from left to right. So that's how to create a slide left and right effect in Adobe Premiere Pro. So after you've done the effect on each clip, this is a zoom in, this is a zoom in effect. The second clip is a zoom out effect. Can you see it is moving out? The third clip is a slide up and down effect, and the fourth clip is a slide left and right effect. So now I want to make this a preset as an effect that I can add to any clip I put in my Adobe Premiere Pro and how to make use of it. So what you have to do is you have to click your clip. Okay, so this is the clip we want to make use of. Why? Is because this is where we did the zoom in effect. So we want to save that zoom in effect as a proper preset. So I'll add it to this first clip here, that's as an effect automatically without doing it manually. So what you have to do first is click your clip. So you come to your effect control again, you click on motion. Don't forget, motion is where you can find the scale and the position function, just like a simple English motion. So to make the clip move on motion, so we did that. We want it to move from point 100 to point 200, from point 200 down to point 100. We want the position to move from point 540 up to point 560 down. Do you understand? So that is what we will do. Click on the motion, right click, and you see save presets. So you click on save presets, then now we'll name this zoom in effects and press OK. So now you've saved that. So how are you going to see the effect you created just now? So what you need to do is come back to your project timeline, click on this arrow key, you see a lot of options, and click on effects. So when you click on effects, or your first option you can see here, open the presets. So under your presets, you scroll down and you can see a zoom in effect. So now I've created a zoom in effect automatically. Can you see? So now let's quickly do that for the remaining 3 clips. Then after doing that, we will now add them to see what is going to appear on these other 4 clips. So let's do that now. So now let's save the zoom out effect. So you click on your second image, you come to your effect control, you click on your motion, right click, save preset, and name this zoom out effects, and you save it, you press OK. So if you go to your effects under your project timeline, you see a zoom out effect, also see zoom in effect. So now we'll go to the third image, we'll come to our motion, right click, save preset, and name this slide up and down effects. So you click on OK. So under our effects in our project timeline, you wait for it to load, then you see our slide. Can you see slide up and down effect? So onto our fourth clip, come to motion, right click, save presets, and name this slide left and right effects, and click OK. So if you check your effect control again, you're going to see a slide left and right effect. So now that we've created all our effect out and saved already in our project, so now what we need to do is let's go to our first clip in the second line. So the first clip, we need to create a zoom in effect. So now we'll come back to our effect control, click on this zoom in, hold and drag it on the first clip. So as I dragged it on the first clip, if you come to your effect control, you see that automatically this function has affected this panel here, because now I've told the clip that you want it to come from point 100 and land at point 200, just the same thing we did for the first clip. But now you don't have to do it manually because it is already an effect. So now let's watch what we just did. Can you see it's automatically zooming in the clip? So let's go to the second clip, which is the zoom out effect. You scroll down, you click on the zoom out effect and drag on this second clip. So automatically, as I dragged it on the second clip, can you see it is zooming out this clip automatically without doing it manually like the first time, because we've saved it as an effect, as a preset. Do you understand? So onto the third clip, this is a slide up and down effect. So don't forget that this clip now is not covering the whole screen. So what we're supposed to first do is go to our effect control and give this clip another purple foreground. But because of now we don't want to do it manually like the first time, what we just need to do is go to your effects in your project timeline, click on your slide up and down and hold, then drag it on the third clip. You see automatically as I added the effect on it, it is automatically going downwards. So now onto the fourth clip, this is a slide left and right effect. So you come back to your effects under your project timeline, click on the slide left and right effect, hold and drag on this fourth clip. So automatically as I added it to this fourth clip, you can see it is moving to the right.